Hello, welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4 DLC, Thrones of Blood, and now let's head into our episode. Alright, well, stirring the pot, and my empire changes to war. It's not bad. This realm. Oh wow! Everyone. Well, what is this? The Lords of this realm should tremble before us, and you in particular. Night Watch changes to war, and this goes up to 8. We get 70 Imperium. I'm just gonna have him be displeased. Because he's already friendly with us. I don't care. It just means it takes longer to get to this point. Right? Yep. That sucks. But, really? Ah! Bollocks. I can't take 2 turns to do this. I have to head back in this direction to deal with them. Area excavated. Nothing else here. Head in this direction. You're going to here to trigger an outpost here. And you're triggering this. Thank you. 1096. We can do it, but it's probably gonna hurt. 613. Oh, I could do this.
Ooh.
Interesting. Don't need to. Alright, you're headed up. You're headed up. Yep, no problem. You've got the granary. It's just low and everything. This makes everything else faster. So I think we do... Hold on. Oh, here. Alright. So here... 1, 2. And after you make that, we build the hall. So production's high here. You're waiting. You are grabbing... It honestly doesn't matter. Well, see, the thing is, if I grab this, right? Yeah, I'll grab that. New skill. Takes 1 turn, we get health. We could grab this, but more importantly, we're going to grab the teleport. Okay, revolution's cleared. Yeah, well, yeah, there's war. Negotiation succeeded. Good news. We'll let that tick. So who has Whispering Stones? Night Watch and Drakta. That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna get this in 5. If I'm really worried, I can trigger this. This is in 5. That's less. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you're gold, and then 1, 2. You're making this, and then at least 1 gold, and you're making that, and probably at least 1 gold. And we'll see how things stack up there. Right. $220. Close. Yeah. We can take a look. He needs a helmet and a ring and some slots. So let's see what Right, helmet. You got a helmet. You have a helmet. So we need 2 helmets. So let's go ahead and make a basic helmet. So blueprint, custom, great, forge, close. I'm gonna destroy this, knowing that this is gonna be a city someday. Right? Can't trigger that yet. Enter. Again, this is not to grab the haunted halls, although I would have liked it. This is just to block him off from taking land from this 4th city. Food production, forester. So this is going to be a heavy forested city. Outpost founded. Great. Yeah, and then if he goes here, but we have time. So save game, bookmark. I'll do it again. It was ended. That's a problem. Got the blood cultist. You're picking this up. Jesus, and we're all heading in this direction because this needs to go away now. Because if it is spawning 2 of these every few turns, it needs to go away. Grab the gold. Pokemon's there. Again, heading up. Heading up. Alright, hold on. So your battlements into merchandise. This is foreign dust. I do need teleporters. But I don't have the mana. Yeah, with again, this is why Runesmiths is so good. It allows you to stack unit enchantments so far into the game. Alright, open hero screen. You have one. You have a helmet. You need one. Confirm. And I don't think we have enough for anything else yet. I don't have anything. Oh, slippery killer. Robe of resistance. Again, I would like a ranger. Given the choice between the 2, let's disenchant this. And disenchant this. To make another helmet. And we have a slippery ring to give to someone. Not you, because this is tier 4. Who needs a ring? You have a ring, which is fine. You have a ring. It's weakening aura, which is fine. You need it. So you get vicious kill. Done. Camp. You can annex yet another province. So I turn this into a farm, which I can do. Right? And this is a farm. Isn't there Crypt Temple? Jesus. But again, I need bodies. Blood altar. That's draft. That's food and draft. So a carnival of flesh here would go a long way. And this is stability in draft. But counts as a conduit, meaning we can turn our conduit into a teleport. That's not a bad call, actually. So I'm going to grab this farm, let it sit. I think we're at Right. I need mana. I don't think I need a teleporter down here. Again, I wish outposts could go up to 2. I don't think that breaks the game. But that's me. So now we've got some more mana. We're gonna hold off on that. Yeah, you guys are gonna take that out. Pause, pause. Underground. Upsy daisy. Why are you so slow? Wait. Wait. Those 3 are probably going to die. Okay. So before we end turn, bookmark 2, and you might be hearing my wife. Probably can't hear what she's saying. My family gets loud. Alright, so risky. Enemy units with bleeding. So they have to cause the bleeding first. Whereas ours is... Well, they have Heartless. Alright. Alright, so we'll auto-combat. If I lose the 2 extras, I don't care. Can I do better? What time is it? Maybe? Like I said, if these guys die, I don't care. These 2 are the real threat. The question is, can I do damage enough? I got a counter to the charge. It's that point. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Tempest Sight Taker. Battle Saint's going to charge attack. Blind and Insanity. Great. With that extra 100, I'll build a work camp to go here. You guys go here. We'll wait a turn to heal. We'll take a look. You can't use it. Do I want the stun? I think the stun is better. Right? Because it's either stun or insanity. Oh. Always attacks the closest allied unit. And then blind means that they've only got a 50-50 chance to hit and they can't retaliate. So that's 10, 20, 30. Ah, but that's only 17, 17. Which is... Oh, okay. So this is 1 hit for 30. Or 1 hit for 34. Yeah, we'll do that. I think. More blood glass. I have 5. Great. So I have the teleporter. Is there anything else I want to grab? Yes. This. Why? We get +1 Whispering Stone. More importantly, we can go here and give it to him. 50 gold, 50 mana, 23 science means we can start making more units. So we can start transfer tier 1 and mainly tier 2 units. So if we take a look at our armies, you need ranged. You need a unit. You need 2. And our main hero needs a Mortician. A Mortalist. So, because that Hex is useful. Decaying and Life Seed. So, we'll trigger that. Let it sit. So we can start making units again. With 98 mana. The question is, do we want Blood Fury weapons to help with melee? Oh. Okay. Alright, hold on. So times 3. So that's 10, that's 14, times 3 is 30, plus 12 is 42. I think we do it. It's a tier 3 enchantment. It's more damage. It's spreading bleeding everywhere, and that's what we want. Oh no, it's just 39. I counted 42. I'll take it. Great. We're still making 59 damage. Good, 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 good. Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ranged. Ranged, range. We lost the monk. I would like a monk. Oh! Well, I don't think we've got that yet. But I would like a monk back here. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got goals. To get this... You're making a hall. You're making merchandise. Now, we don't have anything that gives plus mana. We have things that take away mana. And we kind of do need teleporters. You're making gold. You're doing that. Alright. After this, we will sacrifice... this farm for a teleport. So there's our first teleporter. That's okay. So we need a farm. Theoretically, we might be able to grab this farm, and that's our goal. End turn. Take a ward. You are too far away to do anything with. We're just going to immediately get rid of it. End turn. Okay. So you got 3 of everything. This is becoming a teleporter. We can't reach this farm. We want this to be gold. Mine. Quarry. Marsh. There's no real good point there. Oh! We'll grab this farm then. Great. We're at 3 and 2. It's gonna drop down to 2. We can wait on that. Wait on that. The Academy's not going to get any better, but... Gold there. You're going this way. Dig this up. Finally! Jesus. Alright. Tier 2, 2. You're out into here. You're into here. You two are out into here. Melee, melee, melee. You need range. And we'll start with a blood cultist is here. Well. New skill. Which is Vassal's Grant plus 10. We'll have 3. That's 30 gold. That's nothing to sneeze at. Okay. You're... waiting. Although I guess you can wait over here too. That's fine. Yeah. This needs to die. We'll go ahead, save game. Bookmark 2. Because of the Phoenix, dual Phoenixes, I'm probably gonna have to fight this. A spider? I'm not sure I can do better than that. I'll take that. And then they'll head in this direction. And we can't build anything. Now, we lost a spider. To be fair, it has to be legendary to evolve. I don't think we're going to get to that evolve point. But... evolve or promote a unit. Well, he's been promoted... Oh, no. I'm sorry. I apologize. The evolve is specifically... If I go... I don't think I have it. Yeah. New rally has started. Oh, we could grab a bronze golem. But I don't got gold. Alright. We got a helmet. I've got nothing else I can forge, but we can check out our hero screen. Inspect. You need one. Everyone's got one. Almost there. Yeah, so sorry. Evolve is specifically getting it to that evolve state. Right? I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh, well, I guess I can. End turn. Yeah, it has a desecrated chamber. Structures. Domain, yeah, sunless. So I guess sunless doesn't convert snow, which is weird to me, or underground. There we go. Alright, that's coming to get me. We've got a heal. Got an iron deposit and a Gorgon's Lair. So, pop this. So what do we do with you guys? I can't take that. Again, I think I need the work camp just to choke them off. They might be able to grab this, but they can't grab this. This is specifically a quest thing. Bounty has been posted. Oh, not dealing with that yet. Hold off on the teleporter. Diplomacy. Yep. Beat them by 2. Easily. No need to boost. We're doing fine. And yeah, and then we just let these tick. Oh. Okay. Shadow Tyranny's nasty, right? Because Shadow Tyranny is, even as it builds up, you still get that bonus. Integrated. 12. Just out of curiosity. 7 and 1 is not worth it. 14. Well, I get that no matter what. So boosting that. If this were like 50 and 50, it would be worth it. Okay. Trigger this. Auto combat. Shouldn't lose anyone. Great. Got a little science and a little gold. You're heading back in this direction. Oh. Revels of Carnage. Ah! This is what I want. Because we can cast this on our blood spiders, and theoretically they can... all units churn through their evolution faster. We've got Inner Mastery, which is a racial transformation. Means we can grab it right away. No issues there. Melee. You need ranged. You're making ranged. So we'll hold off on that. Ruler leveled up. So we're at tier 9. I'm gonna grab this. Yeah. I guess if I had a staff, right? I could potentially equip it, locking this out, thus triggering equipment mastery. Which is a weird way to do things, but it is still true. You guys are heading in this direction. You guys kind of need to stay here for defense while you build up. Super low level. But that's what, honestly, why you want to get this soul vault as quick as you can. Oh, but it takes 2 embalmed sacrifices. Damn it. Alright. Well, we're going to be at war sooner rather than later. Alright. Retreat. Save. Bookmark 2. Trigger. Auto combat. Didn't lose anyone. I'll take that. And then we'll step into here. And you go there. Orders required. You're going into this army. Right? Mortalist. Oh, you have a Mortalist. You need a Blood Cultist. Sorry. Alright, hold on. What army is he going to, then? Let's see. Ah! You need... Okay. So you need... How long will it take you to get there? 2 turns? Alright, that's fine. So you need 1. So because that gives you that gives you 2 blood cultists. Work camp. And we'll put a teleporter there. So now our territory is blocked off from expansion. This can be rebuilt. I think I have to. More importantly, at this stage, I think I need to save up for arcane artisans. This would be incredibly useful. We're getting it next turn, but I don't think we need it. We're gonna need that eventually, but I think we're good. Free heavy crossbow. I'll disenchant that. Hold on. Whoa! Yep, that's fine. I expected that. Right. Good to know. New skill, which is upon conquering city, get a huge boost to both mana and knowledge. Don't need that. Could be useful. I think this is more useful. So I'm gonna grab that. Now we're up to 65. Inner Mastery we can trigger. More importantly, what that does is now potentially, when we jump to the Tome of Torment, maybe we can afford a few of those unit enchantments. Some gold. This is in my territory. This is in my territory. Alright, we'll do this first. You're headed into this army. You're headed into this army. This army is good to go. So we have 2 defensive armies. Melee. So you can be the start of another army, and we can look at getting rid of these. You need 2 blood cultists. So you head to here. And we'll queue up a blood cultist here. And then here. This leads to the Scholar's Guild. Okay. Oh, I do need the granary to stay on curve, huh? Granary? Don't need the abattoir. The lab wouldn't hurt. just because of this. 150 knowledge. It is pretty cheap. Who is making what? Okay, so we can take a turn to make some gold. Also, didn't I say we would kind of convert? This is draft and gain 10 mana versus stability draft. This would be a total of 16 draft. Oh, this is food and draft. I think that's what I was going with. Because we can slap that right here. Right? That's a huge boost to both. You've got the hall. Alright, you're done. Yep, you're done. You're all set. 530. Might need to fight it, but we're getting rid of it. So we'll trigger this. Auto combat. Great. Oh, an invigorating cloak. Defense and hit points. That's pretty good. An enchanted cloak. Food, mana gold, and a spiritual mist. That we can shred. I'm going to take the reward. Oh, and he leveled up. That's that. Oh, we want the crit chance. Would we rather 1 defense, and then we get 1/1 every time we get hit? Or 2 defense? I think this is better. Okay. You guys are heading back in this direction. That's going to take a few turns. Now, these two will go try to swing to clear out the Hunter Graveyard. More importantly, down to 5. Down to 1. So we're going to trigger this. Great. 14, 18, and 9. Much. But it's something. Okay. Grimrise. Again. Ton of farms. If I boost... No, Masonic Halls is farms. Workers Guild is usually better. By the way. So we can make this very quarry heavy. Right? Yeah, these can't be turned into anything else. So quarry, there's a quarry there. Can this be... Nope, that's only a hut. Farm. Go. Well, this kind of makes me want to grab this farm. Oh, we already have the mine. Okay. So if we do... But we want a lot of quarries, not necessarily farms. You're a farm. Can you be converted? No, just a hut. Oof. Alright. I think we grab a quarry. The question is, I guess here, because potentially quarry, and that's a mine. Let me grab that third quarry. Thus boosting this. Because potentially we could put a central quarry there, right? And that goes from 15 to something else for now. So that's not a bad call. Alright. Oh boy. We now have plenty of gold and plenty of mana to just keep pumping out units. Generally speaking, we have to pick one target. Hey, production. Okay. Area X. Ooh. Okay, interesting. 33 knowledge for 6. That's not an. I think I have to do to the Obsidian Throne to oppress other rulers of the realm. I need the Imperium. Okay, again, not shit. Which means I have to snag this. Which means to save this, I'll put a teleporter there. Okay. So we got some Archon blood, which gives us frost damage. Fire Forge, so fire damage works, right? That does make me want to shred. If this gets shredded, status resistance and 1 defense versus 1 defense. This is better than this. I'll disenchant that. I'll keep those. More importantly, primary. Yeah, we could do cosmic. But I think fire's the way to go. Right? We have ways to convert bleeding to blood parasite. Right? So it's that thing of inflict burning's not bad. Decaying's not bad. Sundered resistance is always good. Frozen we can get off more than you would think, right? So if we take a look at our main hero. Inspect. So again, I wish I can mouse over these and see where it was coming from, right? Like, oh, I am getting remorse from... I don't know how to say it. Like, this, right? There's no way to tell what's coming from the weapon itself. You know what? Just show the ones that come from the weapon itself, right? Like... Missed away overall power from death. So Tyrant is morale loss. Great. Oh, we have vampiric regeneration. Cool. Right? We have umbral malady immunity. I don't know what that's from. Oh, the demolishing light vessel. Cool. Right? Red. Right, so we don't have a way to inflict torment. Right? Is it tier 2? Yeah. We don't have a way to inflict torment. So... how... Sorry. Primary. That, or we make a cheap tier 2 staff and see... Right, fire. Ooh, support strengthened. Oh, interesting. Right, like, boom. Tier 2 takes 1 turn, 165. If I equip this, you know what? This is for science. I don't mind losing a turn, so save game. Experiment 1. Save. For science! So. Primary. Because you staff, and it's going to be a flamey staff. And we'll do inflict torment, gets the same thing. That's fine. And we'll call this Flaming Torture Staff. Forge. This is an experiment. We've got that. In order to turn it into a city, I would need 200, 400 Imperium. So I think we're going to pass on that. This is more income, so gold, mana, research, that sort of thing. That's not a bad grab. That's the... Oh, that's regen. That's sensing. That's 175. Or, right now, this will be 30 gold. I'm gonna grab the movement. I think that's important. I could create this, honestly. Well, that would be good on one of our heroes. Right? 20, 40, 60. You know, base 40, and then it just goes up from there. Alright, so I'll do that. We are going to need the work camp. I don't know which direction to put it in. I guess here as a teleporter isn't bad. We do need a teleporter here after the Carnival of Flesh. I have a lot of farms. I will give up... Oh, I do have a lot of farms. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pastures won't go away, but I will give up that 8 farm for a teleport. So we'll say produce merchandise, and then that. More importantly, we need... Oh, you need something too. Again, the Academy leads to the Scholars Guild. So you're making something. You're done in a turn. So let's do Merchandise Academy to get our science up. You're fine on defense for now. What do our armies need? So this is Decay, these two are Blood. Okay. So you're melee, melee, melee. Range, range, range. You know, if you can get 3 to level up, that's 150. You're gonna need 6. I think he just needs, as weird as it sounds... Oh, you can't make him. Shoot. Alright, after you're done that... 2 of those, I think he just gets... Just... pure spiders. And then we wait a turn here. Alright, I think that's good. You're heading in this direction for now. We hold off on the work camp. Because, again, this should be blocked off. Yep. You are heading in this direction. You are heading in this direction. And now these two... So you need a teleporter. How long will it take you to build a teleporter? So a teleporter is 250. So this will get us almost to 100. So you're looking at 3 turns. So I think it's gold, gold, teleporter. We're gonna hold off on that. 15 versus... A basic quarry is just 10. Yeah, at some point I want this to be a farm. I don't think it's necessary. So I think what we do is gold, quarry. Oh, right, we have a rune carver's camp. What's the rune carver's camp again? I always forget that. Your draft. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Central quarry here. We can get draft from better places, I think. I think we convert this back into a mine. You're done. Well, mostly, right? So, melee, melee, melee. You step out. We need to get rid of them for casters. We're good. New skill available. I think we poked our nose into that. I forget exactly what it was. Orders required. There's a gust of heat. Alright, so either that way or this way. Yeah, so there's... Yeah, there's... Oh, we'd have to clear this out. There's some good materium there. Just for the materium. You got your teleporter. You pop in 2, and he has to take this. This can be anything. Farm, quarry, what have you. I think this becomes a third farm. Great, good news. Great, into 3. They really love us. This is down to 4. Beautiful. Message received. Yeah, we're gonna be going to war soon. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, so we've got teleporters up and running. I think we wait a turn and then we do a warp camp teleporter here. And we're converting this farm into a teleporter as well. But I think the food and draft is more important. End turn. Keep pumping out those units. Okay. New skill. Whenever a new reach... This is very powerful. I personally would prefer all reduced by 5. Or even by 10? But a random by 25 is good. Okay. So, first things first. So we've got the staff. She's maxed out. So, less gold, draft, and souls to recruit. So, ideally, we eventually want to convert this into the forestry guild. So it can just pump out units. Right? As is, I am going to queue up a teleporter here. Okay. Rebels of Carnage. Before we do too much, before I forget, if I convert this, boom, close. Yes! That was worth it then, right? So now we've triggered it. Now we've got a boost. Now she, right, 106. We wait a turn. We convert it. Oh, this is 2. Not gonna matter. But more importantly, what we can do is... Right? Take a look. Right? We don't... have a way. See, and I don't know what abilities we're going to get at 12 and 16. I'm not going to look. I want it to be a surprise to me and you. So you get my full, like, oh, it's amazing. So I don't know if we're going to get a way to do, right? So right now, we sunder resistance from Elementalist. We inflict Soulbound from Elemental. Right? Although we don't have any souls. Right. But the Remorse is useful. Okay? Potentially, that's damage. Let's refresh all ability cooldowns. Master Focus. Wow! Okay, we're gonna get a lot of fire resistance. Right? And then Wildfire. Okay. So we get Sundered Resistance and morale loss from Dread. Sorry. From Soul Draining Strikes. So a better weapon primer for our main hero. We'll do Pure Fire. I'm okay with that. Right? We don't have a way to inflict bleeding. Right? Yeah, we just remove status effect. We don't have a way to inflict bleeding. So that would be nice. Because we have a lot of ways to convert the bleeding Wow. So our attack removes 6 morale. Wow. Alright. I don't know if we'll get all 3, but I'm calling this now. In order. Right? I think our bonus tomes in order. Weirdly enough, right? Pyromancy. Then oh, I don't want. Oh, but we have enough. I don't care about the gargoyle. Right? Gargoyle doesn't level up. Yeah. So I'll shuffle once. Now, empowered strikes would be good. The third attack can cause stun. Starts at 60. But every attack we do shreds status resistance. Every reduction of stat... Well, here, let me just pick it. Then Tome Library. Nature... Blades. And then I don't think we're going to get to... Usually we get to like 12, 14 max. If we get to it... Doom Herald. Every hit would shred 10 morale. More 20 morale if they happen to start at high health. And we could use the Doom Dump Trench. So that was Doom Herald. Okay, and I doubt we'll get more than that. But, right? So status resistance. Ah, here it is. It works just like defense or resistance, right? First one is 10, then 9, then 8. So if you start at 0, right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're probably going to stack it a minimum of 5 times. Right? So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's 15, 30. That's like a 40% chance. So all of a sudden... Sorry. That stun goes from 60% chance to 80 or 90 very quickly. And it doesn't apply to units without a repeating base melee attack. So we do need to keep that in mind. But let's see. They have melee strikes repeating. Maybe at higher... Oh, you can grab one. You're converting that. So we want a lot of foresters. We're going to have a lot of foresters and quarries by the time we're done. I still can't grab this. So I level up at least once. Let me grab the forester here. I have 8 turns to grab a stronghold. Because that stronghold will allow me to grab this. Which would trigger is... domain. So that would give us... Sunless within 5 of its domain. And the Empire gains parasitic contamination. Right? Which converts... When we're in combat, it will convert bleeding to blood parasite. Oh! Wait, the outpost counts? City's Empire. So anyone fighting in my empire has to deal with parasitic contamination. I didn't realize that. Apparently, according to this, he's got 1. Oh, no. It doesn't count. Okay. 1 outpost has 1 of 3. The Fountain of Elations has 1 of 3. The Ever-Flowing Cathedral has 2 of 3. This needs 1 more to trigger. So 2 of 3. So I have 8 turns, more or less, to build the town strong. A teleporter is more important. This is gonna finish. Yeah, I think we're good. We've got the hall here, quarry here, into gold. Just out of curiosity, yeah. So, we could do farm, and potentially give this a +3 bonus. Because this was just to get to the goal. So that's not a bad call. It is going to need a bathhouse, though. But I think we're going to hold off on that a little. You need... Well, you are headed in this direction.
Ooh.
You are losing this.
Ah.
Boom. Yep, so that's essentially 1 of each. And we need a better melee. Or Scald. Song of Carnage, Song of Revelry. We can afford it. Can't afford it yet. Stronghold gives us this. What does the Black Palace give us? Can I check? Unit by dark. Right, so we either get the Tyrant Knight, which has a single attack, or the Death Stalker. Interesting. So that 3-stun punch won't affect any of our tier 3s. I think we get the Death Stalker, which is 1 hit, boom, or Death Stalk, which is jump and do more. I assume that means you do it in... Oh, wait, no, Blessed End. So it gets to Fatebringer. Oh, that's interesting. Dies. Yeah, so it will get power from death, but when a unit dies, it'll get 2. And for each blessing, he'll do 10% more damage. And it doesn't trick opportunity attacks. That's not bad. We are going to keep... I think our backup armies are... Right? Are going to be all Tyrant Guards, Monks, Mortalists. Wait, do we have Tyrant Guard? No, we have Death Guard. I did not even notice that. Oh, wow. Get a lot of stacks of Blessing, pop this, double its hit points. Good. Yeah, so our main armies are going to be a mix of probably tier 2 and tier 3 units. Our backup armies are probably going to be all Death Guard, Mortalists, Death Cultists, and Monks. Yeah, great, you've got your major ambition. And I totally got sidetracked. Oh, and I'm done for the day! Did not notice that. Alright, so we are at the start of a turn. So we will end here. Thank you very much for joining me. Real quick. Let me see, right? So we want primary. We want to do... I prefer doing multiple over a staff. We want Inflict Torment because it's so good. We have ways to deal with bleeding. And we want Inflict Sundered Resistance. So we don't have enough to do that. Good to know. If we take a look at our heroes, they've readjusted how this plays out. Inspect. You've got everything. You need legs. You need legs. Alright, so right now, we need legs. So let me queue up very basic legs. And we can do... No, we'll just do this. This is very good. So, Enchanted Greaves is fine. We'll make one of those. We'll queue that up. We're done. There we go. I feel like I'm doing okay. They've been kind of dicking with each other, which I'm okay with. We have a plan going forward. Yeah, I guess he doesn't need that. He is going to have all spiders. 5 spiders. So that the evolve is specifically legendary. So all the spiders would have to evolve. Right, 5 spiders, right, 2, 4. So he needs to evolve 6 units. This is nice. We can make it happen. We can give him bats. But I don't like... I think this should be changed to animal units level up. But I think we can swing it. And then he can literally just have an army of spider matriarchs, and I think that's what we're going for there. We're in a good position. I'm still not sure what our win condition is, but we are definitely making roads into that. I do need to convert, now that we're making 62, I do need to convert one of these into a research outpost. Just one. I think this is going to be a mana city. This is going to be a research city. And I think this is going to be our pump out unit city. Right? Because, yeah, mana. Should be able to get this up to here at least. I don't know if we can grab that, but we'll build an outpost here and grab that. Maybe be able to snag this. So this will have a lot of mana. I do think that means, unfortunately, I don't think we can get to the conduits. Sorry, the Mages Guild. At least not until we go to war. And that is going to happen. Threatened. It will be interesting if once I declare war on these guys, Griselda starts liking. But again, that's it. We're on turn 63. Next playthrough will start with turn 63. I think we'll get to almost 40 turns. I think we did just fine. This might be the multiple times we said this, but so be it. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.